What's up guys, it's your boy Breeside back with some more low effort content. So I know y'all seen that Tekken trailer. If y'all haven't, y'all need to go watch it. The game looks crazy. It's gonna be a fantastic game. I'm gonna be on that. I'm definitely not gonna be here. You're not gonna hear me until I'm Tekken God Prime. So why are we here today? Because I figured, you know, now that everyone else has done it, now that Tekken 8 is actually announced, Tekken 7 pretty much cut and dry. And you know, even though it's overdone to shit, it's time for the ultimate Tekken character smash or pass tier list. Before we jump in, just want to let you know I do all kinds of random shit posts here and there like this. If that's something that interests you, please feel free to subscribe and support the channel. You don't have to like the video because I want you to like the video if you like the video. I don't want you to like the video for the algorithm. I want you to do what makes you happy. Subscribing though, please do that for the algorithm. It helps a brother out. Without further ado, let us get into the tier list. So here we are. Before we get started, just want to throw out a couple disclaimers. One, this is not a Tekken 7 Smash or Pass. This is a Tekken Smash or Pass. Tekken, full stop. If they're in a Tekken game, they are completely eligible. They are 100% available to be smashed, passed, or otherwise. So that's why you see characters like Combat, JC, Gon, June, etc. We'll get into that, and let's touch on the tiers real quick. First up, we got Smash. That's pretty straightforward. Next tier, Kiss. These are the characters that I wouldn't quite smash, but I'd really think about it. Like I'd probably give them a chance. I'd kiss them. You know, it's there. It's in the tier name. You get it. 50-50 is for all characters that I don't know if I would smash or pass, let alone kiss or decline. These are just characters that I kind of don't feel a way about either way. So we're just gonna drop them in the middle, forget they exist. Maybe we'll revisit this at the end of the video, but we'll get there when we get there. Decline, similar to Kiss, these are characters that I wouldn't outright pass, but they're definitely a little below whoever I put in 50-50. So Decline's just that middle tier of I might pass you. There's a strong chance of pass. And then pass, of course, is self-explanatory. I'm not smashing a dinosaur. We're gonna skip the first character. We're just gonna put Alex in we're just gonna put Alex in pass. I love Alex, but we're not doing all that. Fumble our way through it. First up, Akuma, hard pass. Reason being, and just so you know, this isn't like a Street Fighter bias. Like, I don't play Street Fighter. Like, what is Akuma other than the embodiment of evil? What does he have to offer me? What is his personality traits other than being a menace? What is he bringing to the table? Yeah, Akuma, hard pass. Next up, we got Alyssa. Alyssa, okay. Now, this is the degenerate answer. I'm just gonna throw her in Smash. Personality-wise, Alyssa's nice. That's it. Full stop. Alyssa's just a nice person, no other personality traits, right? She's pretty. What else is Alyssa that we know of? She's nice. Okay, so she's pretty, right? Okay, those are two things. And the only other thing about her is that she's an android. And who's not down for a little, you know, turbo vacuum Guck 3000? So we're gonna go ahead and throw her in Smash for completely degenerate reasons. Pretend like this never happened. Next up, Ogre. Oh boy, you are right next to Akuma for the same reason. So Akuma, I'm not like 100% caught up with Street Fighter lore, so I just see him as evil. That's, you know, that's just what it is. Ogre is just, that nigga's just evil. So Ancient Ogre popped up, Tekken 3. He's literally just a spirit, like just a fighting spirit. He doesn't care about anything other than fighting. He's not human, so that's, you know, that's the other reason he's in this tier. But he doesn't care about anything other than fighting. So, you know, how are we, if I put him in Smash, that means I'm literally like going to die because there's gonna be no Smash. It's just gonna be hands. I'm going to quite literally get smashed, but that's why he's in pass. Angel, ooh, we're starting strong. I want to put Angel, I'll put her in decline. Angel, I feel like, is similar to Devil, Ogre, Devil Kazuya, where she's just like a fighting spirit. The only thing that puts her above all of them is she's at least, I guess, kind of like a good embodiment of fighting spirit, considering she mainly exists just to eliminate that evil. So that's cool. At the same time, you know, she's not exactly human, but, you know, she a little bad. Johnny a little baddie, she my little booty. Shorty got the fatty. Shorty got the fatty. I do think it's weird that her fighting style is pretty much one for one just devil, but I'll put her in decline. I'll put her in decline. I don't want to think about her too much, and she's definitely not making 50-50. Anna, my boy, where can Anna go other than Smash? Bro, Anna is devious. I am down. I'm trying to get stepped on, my guy. Armor King. Okay, this is a... All right, we got to really think about this. It's a degen list, so it is, you know, pretty heavily reliant on look. And we don't know how he looks, but he do be ripped, though. We do know that. And as much as it is based on look, I'm also kind of basing it off of my personal connection to these characters or my understanding of their story. Like some of the... Like, Anna, for sure, I know her story, I know her personality. What I care for most about her is her personality, the way she carries herself. And if she had like a problematic story, then, you know, they'll probably drop her down a little bit. It's, you know, it's a little bit looks, it's a little bit honest, just speculation of lore kind of thing. All I know about Armor King is he's ripped and he's not Armor King. Those are the only things I know about this man. We're gonna put him right next to Angel, put him in decline, because he may or may not be a murderer, and I don't know, you know, if he is a murderer, bam. If they expand on his story and they're like, oh, he didn't do it, he's actually seeking vengeance, put him up here. But you know what, we'll put him in pass. We'll put him in pass, because if I don't feel right putting him in decline, he probably just deserves to be in pass. So Asuka, this is where it gets a little difficult. I want to put her in Smash, but that's 100% based off my bias. I play her a little bit and I like her character design. You know, she's a pretty character, but I feel like personality wise, I don't know much about her other than she's a Kazama. That's literally her one character trait, at least in my eyes. When did they bring her in? They brought her in Tekken 5, so she's basically 3 games deep, and I still know nothing about her other than she's pretty, she's a Kazama, and she has a similar fighting style to June's Kazama style. Yeah. That being said, I don't want to put her in 50-50, and as much as I do want to put her in Smash, what do I know about her? We'll put her in Kiss, because I feel like if I just put all of the if I just put all of the female casts in Smash, yeah, it's not looking too hot for you, boy. Bake is cool. I'd kiss him. I'd kiss him. He's in a similar kind of boat as Asuka for me, where I don't really know much about him other than he's related to another character, or not necessarily related, but he's Hwoarang's mentor. Hwoarang, whatever. He's Rang's mentor, right? I will say that Asuka is a little higher than him in this tier because I like her personality more. Bake is cool, but I have a thing for the bubbly characters, the cringy characters. I'm sorry, I'm one of those. And now that I've said that, you 100% know where Josie's going. Yes, sir. So you don't have to care about this anecdote, but me personally, I'm half Filipino. I think it's really cool that they brought in a Filipino character into Tekken. Fighting style wise, she takes a lot from Bruce, which I thought was a fun character. I didn't play him much. All they had to do was reskin him as a small brown Asian girl for me to finally play him. Personality wise, all I see from other Tekken players is why is Josie so cringe? Why do people like Josie? And I'm here like, she's cool. Like all of the characters that came out with Tekken 7, no story at all. I know nothing about this character, but I like her gameplay. I like her personality. I like the way she looks. She kind of bad for real. So yeah, hard smash. Unfortunately for you guys, I'm a Josie main, so Josie's actually going up here. Yes, sir. Man, I got so caught up talking about Josie, I completely forgot this was about Bake. All right, but yeah, Bake belongs in Kiss. Josie, we're gonna throw her in early under Smash because that's literally my favorite character. Gameplay, personality, just overall. But even though I spoiled that, we still got all these characters to go, baby. We got time. Next up, we got Bob. I feel like he's a funny guy. He's serious when he needs to be. Honestly, I don't even think he's funny for real. Now that I'm thinking about it, the only thing that makes him funny is the fat gag, which is kind of fucked up because he's not funny intentionally. But even, despite his, I don't want to say shortcomings because he literally did this for more power. Despite his looks, despite him being kind of a joke character, he still manages to be serious. Like I see him, I think like, oh, that's a serious character with goals, motivations, shit like that. And he doesn't fail to actually be cool. I remember when he first came out, I was like, this dude looks hilarious. This is going to be the worst character in the game. And then bro was the best character in the game. At least in my eyes, he was the best character. But as much as I love Bob, I'm pretty sure he's going to be our first 50-50 because he's a cool guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm all about that personality, all about that, everybody has a background. Everybody comes from somewhere. The fact that his most serious trait is also his most goofy trait is kind of, I don't know. This is still mostly a degenerate look based tier list. So Bob, we're gonna balance him out at 50-50. That feels fair. Bruce, he's also in 50-50. All right, I'm about to make so many people mad with what I'm about to say, but Bruce is in 50-50 because we have a better Bruce right here. People are crazy about Josie. I'm just going to talk about Josie for the rest of the video. I feel like Tekken fans in general, they're really bad with keeping a character like close to their hearts, right? Bruce is one of those characters where nobody fucking plays him, right? And as soon as he's out of the game, yo, where's Bruce? Dead. He's gone. Y'all niggas did not play him. Quit hyping this man up. Quit. Knock that shit off. Bruce, he, you know, look-wise, he's a good-looking guy. Hair a little wacky, but he's a good-looking guy. I don't care about him. It's like my thoughts about Bruce are he's cool, like he's okay, and then they end there. But he's not a bad character by any, so we'll put him in 50-50. Brian, fuck no. This is the pass to both Brian and Brian players. I don't have a problem with people who play Brian. I have a problem with people who stand by like Brian is the best character in the game. Brian is the best character in the game to you. And I'm not gonna lie, Brian probably is the best character in the game, technically. In a smash or pass tier list though, this nigga, similar to Akuma, is a demon. If you look closely at our pass so far, everyone in here is just a straight demon, considering, you know, Armor King is most likely a murderer. And then we have Alex. Alex didn't do anything wrong. He's just a fucking dinosaur, but I'm not about to fur bait. Christy, we all know where Christy goes. Yo, it's no debate. Christy was brought in Tekken 4. She was highlighted as the new hot girl in town. God damn it, they were right. Her story's done, no longer in the game. I think, you know, she had a great story, great personality, great everything else. I love Christy as a character. So hard smash for Christy. Anything else is wrong. Claudio, this is the first one I'm not going to explain. Pass. Hard pass. Claudio falls victim to the problems that Tekken 7 characters have, where there's just no story, right? Difference being, Claudio is actually in the main story, and I still do not care about this man. So, for example, I'm sorry, I'm about to talk about Josie again. Part of what makes Josie stand out, the huge part of what makes her stand out amongst the other Tekken 7 newcomers, is her personality. Since they have no story, all we can really go off of is how do they look, how do they feel to play, what do they play like, and what's their personality like. Josie, even though, you know, her thing is just she's a cringy crybaby, I feel like because of that, she has way more personality than all of the other super serious characters they have on, with one exception, and we'll get there when we get there. But basically, Claudio, even though he has a spotlight in the main story, he's just serious. Like, he has nothing to his personality. I don't care about this character. He's a good-looking man to someone, but not me. So he's going in pass. It is what it is. Combat is not human. You could make the argument that Combat should go in Smash because of the same reason that Alyssa's in Smash, but at the same time, Combat looks like this and Alyssa looks like that. So we're gonna put Combat right down here where he belongs. Devil Jin, bam. Yeah, this is a really, what can I say? Something about literal demons. They don't really strike me as smashable. You know what? Jin's cool. Jin's cool. We'll put him in decline because I'm feeling nice. I forget what this form of Cosme is called. But see, realistically, I would put her down here. We'll put her in decline. I don't know where I want to put her. We'll put her in decline. She's a pretty character. Wouldn't smash, but I would decline respectfully because I feel like she deserves that. Chew. Whoa. Man, that sneeze went crazy. Chew. Man, these allergies, bro. Dragunov. Okay, so like the other menaces to society, I want to put him in pass, but I'm trying to figure out how to justify my reasoning. I fear him the most out of these dudes, these absolute menaces. Dragunov, nah. This is not going to be a good tier list, but yeah, this whole thing's gonna be pass. I don't really, because I wouldn't think about it. I wouldn't like be on the fence of like maybe I'll think about it or maybe I'll pass. I think I would just pass on Dragunov. I don't know. I just don't care for him. Eddie Gordo. Big smash. Hella smash. That is a handsome young man right there. If you would do anything but smash Eddie Gordo, what are you doing? Eliza? Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. So I know I said I'm putting like literal demons like pretty low. I don't know what this says about me as a person, but we're just gonna put her there and we're gonna move on. Bakumram, hate this character. Hate this character so much. Do not care about this character. Which is perfect because I'm pretty sure he also fits into the menace category with an exception of Dinosaur and Sibian. Our boy Feng Wei. He's okay. All right, we're gonna put him up here. We're gonna put him in Kiss. This might sound crazy. This might sound stupid, considering like, just look at his face, bro. He's just mad at the world. I think the thing about him though, he's not a menace. At least I think. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like he's not a menace. He just be training and shit. He just, I respect that. He got work at, like, I wouldn't be on the fence about it, but I probably wouldn't smash just because he scares me. But you know what? Take me, bro. Take me. Take me, dog. Forest Law. We're gonna dump him in 50-50. He's been in one game, right? Outside of spinoffs, he's been in one game, Tekken 3. Because it was Tekken 3, I don't know nothing about him other than this guy's son, who is also going to smash. Yes, sir. Woo! Yeah, everybody give it up. Our boy made it. Yes, sir. He been A1 since day one, and apparently I'm the gay one. Let's get it. Ganryu decline. Simp. He's a simp for Julia. And I feel like that quality is because, okay, so he's not like just a simp, right? This dude is like a mega simp. Julia is a whole streamer right now, and he's there, her #1 fan, donating the big bucks. Top tier Twitch simp right there. And I feel like that's one of those traits where, all right, so let's say you're dating someone, right? And it's like the first or second date. They're like, hey, let's go back to my place. You go back to their place and you see in their room, they have basically like a whole Twitch stream open. And you're like, oh, hey, I watch and search streamer too. And they're like, yeah, I'm actually, top donator. I personally feel like that's, dog, you spent more on this streamer than you did on me at dinner. What are you doing, my guy? And I'm sure he's a good guy. Ganryu's a good guy, but I don't know. I feel like that's one of those character traits where you're just like, I don't know about this one. Like, I don't want to say outright pass because he's a good dude, but I gotta decline. It is what it is. Geese Howard, I know nothing about this character. Outside of that, I don't care about this character. Like, I know where he's from. He's from something. Niggas, whoo, this past year is filling up fast. You are not a human. Heihachi, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'll put him in 50-50. I don't like how they're retconning Heihachi. I don't like how they're retconning him being this completely villainous, I'm gonna throw my son off a fucking cliff and keep it pushing. Retconned all of that. And he's like, no, I've been a good guy all along. I knew that Kazuya was infected. That's why I did what I had to do. No, you did that because you are devious, because you are a villain, because you do villainous acts, my man. So even though I don't like how they handled the story development, they kind of just flipped it on its head and made him a good guy all of a sudden. I still like where his character is going. I don't know if he's gonna make it in the next game. We still don't know. They could do something like they're doing with June, where they're saying, we never said that June died, she was just missing. Granted, Heihachi was thrown into a fucking volcano and he doesn't have a devil gene. We don't know what's going on there. If he comes back for Tekken 8 to develop it, then if he's a good guy, he might even move up to Kiss. But for now, based on what I know of him so far, I'm gonna put him in 50-50. Horong, K-pop, garbage. Let's go. He got a little something for everyone. He got the streak for all the scene bitches out there. He got the eye patch for all the roughneck piratey bitches. He's got the motorcyclists that are going on. He's on top of all that, he's a good looking guy, like he has a little bit of everything for everyone. And I feel like, he's maybe not the hardest Smash. I feel like by the end of this, I'm confident with him being like at the bottom of Smash. He's definitely going to be higher than Kiss, but high Smash. Jack is not human. So the thing with the robots is still Alyssa. It's still, if I have to choose a robot, I'm going to choose Alyssa 100%. JC is just Julia. I want her to manhandle me. Jinpachi, that beard crazy. It's like I forget exactly how his hair connects, and then every time I come back to it, appalled. Jin. It's the Sasuke hair for me, bro. I can't do it. I can't put him in Smash with a clear conscience. Like, he's a good looking guy. He wants to avenge his mother. Granted, not in the most justice inducing ways, but he's a good guy at heart. I feel like that's important, even though he has that devil gene, that angel gene's fighting, and they're shaping him to be a good guy for once, like a protagonist that matters, as opposed to how he's been getting shafted for the past pretty much his entire existence. Like, he showed up Tekken 3 as the son of Kazuya, trained under Heihachi. Bro was turning villainous, and then comes back Tekken 4, a new fighting style. We're like, all right, this dude is our pro tag. And then nothing happens in Tekken 5. Tekken 6, he's a villain. What are they doing with my man? So even though I like where this character is going, I very unfortunately, and he's not a bad looking guy either. Even though I like where this character is going story wise and other traits about him, it's the hair, man. Every time I see Jin's hair, it's just I immediately think of Sasuke, and I feel like it would weigh heavily on my conscience. I put him in Smash the whole time we Smash, and I'm thinking about another guy. Pause. Moving on. Julia. I don't have to explain that, right? June, one word, mommy. Katarina, similar word, mommy. Except I'm gonna clarify this one. See, Katarina, another Tekken 7 character. I know nothing about her other than Gigas might be like her long lost brother or something like that. There's like some story there that I was hoping would kind of branch into the main story of the game. Did not at all. These characters do not matter in the grand scheme of things. And she kind of has this the Asuka thing going on with her. Like, she's cool. I think she would go and Smash. I do know nothing about her, so I would drop her to Kiss. With the exception being, Katarina is actually like she's meant to be sexy. She was made to be sexy, which I respect and I agree with. So she is in Smash right above Asuka. Kazumi, this is purely biased because I could put her up here, also mommy, but June is just mommier. That's all it is at the end of the day. Kazuya is going in past without question, because despite all of the horrible things that he's done in the story, the worst thing that he did, how he treated mommy. King is the best fucking tiger in the game, and I don't want to hear any different. I would Smash out of respect. I have no idea how this man looks. Nobody knows how this man looks other than like, I think like a 2-second clip in Tekken 1 or Tekken 2. He's just, he's a good guy. So we only have one King, but King is actually, I want to say 2 characters, maybe 3, because the regular King was a wrestler that had an orphanage, and he died, and one of the orphans took up his mask and basically just wanted to keep the love going. Like, he's like such a wholesome guy. He wants to find out who's Armor King now so that he can get revenge for the original King's master. I'm kind of talking all over the place. I don't know if you're following anymore. Just know that I love King character-wise. Good muscly man. Even if he was a little busted under that mask, I love him all the same. I'll put the mask back on. Kuma is a bear. I'm not going to explain this first one. I feel like King should kind of have the same thing going on with multiple entries, but OG Kunimitsu, Kiss, Tekken 7 Kunimitsu, Smash. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't have any personality things going on right here. This is just pure horny. I don't know what to tell you. Lars is going right next to Jin for similar reasons. Why are we like this? The worst thing that your bloodline did was not have regular hair. Why are you guys doing this to yourselves? How are you going to make a Smash or Pass tier list and not put Lee in Smash? Yeah, baby. Yes, sir. Label Long, I will give him, I don't know if I want to put him in Kiss or if I want to put him in 50-50. He's a fun guy. I'll give him that. He has kind of like a distinguished older gentleman thing going on. So yeah, we'll drop him in Kiss. I think that's fair. Fun uncle vibes. So I wouldn't Smash, but I feel like, he's a good time. He's a good time. He's invited to the barbecue. We won't be doing anything after the barbecue, but he can come eat. Yeah, he's cool. Leo, okay. Okay, let's clarify this real quick. Harada-san, since Leo's conception, has been all over the place with lore. At first, it was something like Leo was actually short for Eleanor, I think, and she wanted to basically go incognito, avenge her dad, something like that. And now, with Tekken 7, he's kind of retconning that. I think Leo's non-binary, or I guess they fit it as male. I forgot exactly how they label Leo in the game, but I remember in the interview about Leo, whenever they asked like, is Leo a boy now, or is Leo like still a girl, are we carrying on that storyline? And this nigga just says Leo is Leo. I'm like, bro, that doesn't help at all, but I respect it. It's okay for me to pry because it's a fictional character. It's fine. It's okay to ask these questions. Curiosity killed the cat only in non-fiction scenarios. That being said, I main Leo for a little bit. I feel like they don't have much to their character, but they're good looking and I like them enough. I'll put them in Kiss. We will Kiss Leo. Leroy Smith, I'm gonna put him in Decline because I see him as a father figure and I don't like, I want to be like Leroy when I grow up, so I don't want to complicate that. Lily, are you falling for a white woman, my brother? Hear me out. So Lily and Asuka are rivals. Love both of them. Story-wise, I feel like Lily just kind of brings more to the table. I don't find her more attractive than Asuka necessarily, but because of that spunk, because of the way she carries herself, I feel like, it'd be pretty cool if did a little song. I'm sorry. Lucky Chloe. Wrong, nigga. Yeah. Craig Marduk has a questionable past, and I will be placing him here for that very reason. Master Raven, I'm not gonna lie, she's bad for real, but I kind of preferred OG Raven. Story-wise, I preferred OG Raven. Master Raven, I do not care about Plus, I don't like how they handled her replacing Raven. Okay, what had happened was Raven's main goal was to find Heihachi and neutralize him. He got to Heihachi, going toe-to-toe to him for a little bit, but could not beat him. So Master Raven, who is Raven's master, who is also named Raven, said, hey, you need more training. You need to take some time off. I got it. So they bring in Master Raven. Everyone's like, all right, cool. This is fine. You know, not hype or anything, but this is fine. And then she has the same move set as Raven. I do not like that they replaced a character that I thought was incredibly cool just so they can make the same character with tits. And you could say this is exactly what happened with Bruce and Josie, but I feel like even then, Bruce and Josie are different personality-wise too. So that's what makes Josie feel like a new character, whereas Master Raven just feels like just a lazy reskin for sales. But my saltiness aside, that does not negate the fact that Master Raven is kind of bad for real. So yeah, Michelle Chang. So Julia looks good for a reason. I'm gonna give it up to the mommy. I gotta stop saying this word. All right, I've been thinking very long and hard about Fang Wei. I think I kind of like rationalized in my head. I'm gonna put him in decline because I mean, I like that, you know, he's not really a menace. He just kind of be fighting and shit. But, you know, in the context of Smash or Pass, doesn't necessarily mean I want to smash. It just means, you know, he's disciplined, he'll treat me nice. You know what? I don't think any of that made sense. I think I was just kind of talking. Just know that he is in decline now. We fixed that. We're retconning Fang Wei to decline, so we can replace him with Miguel. How can you look at Miguel and not just... bro, I'm creaming right now. Miharu, as an adult man, pass. I'm not going down like this. Mokujin is literally wood, but at the same time, nah, he's going to pass. Negan, why? Nina, hard smash. Nina has been a smash since day one. And just like they say in Smash, everyone is here. Me personally, I'm just trying to be in there. Noctis. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even care about Noctis in his own game. I like Final Fantasy 15, but I feel like that story was missing so much. They developed no characters. I think Prompto had more development than him. Yeah, we're gonna put him in decline because, you know, he has a good heart and, you know, he looks good, but, you know, I'm not a Twinkie guy. And that being said, Panda is a panda. Paul Phoenix, this is America's ass right here. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even remember what this one's called. Prototype Jack or like Machine Gun Jack, something like that. Machine Jack, Proto Jack, I don't care. We're gonna put you there. Raven, bam, kiss. You know what you did. All right, we're gonna speed run some of these. So I don't know who you are. You're a literal animal. You seem like a nice old man. So I would decline. Like, I wouldn't pass outright. Definitely wouldn't like kiss or smash. Don't want to put you in 50-50. I'll put you in decline because you seem like a nice old man. Shaheen, who are you? Literally, who are you? The fact that I know more about a fucking kangaroo than you. There should be a tier under just called I don't care. So this girl right here, she was actually for, I want to say it was a Tekken mobile game that never came out. I think all we have is literally like a character portrait of her. And it's this one right here. So we know nothing about this character. You know, she seems cute. Put her in pass. All I know about her is a little cute, and she was supposed to be kind of like I think she was a counterpart to Hwoarang, but that's as far as my knowledge of her goes. Slim Bob. This is Bob, but slim. And I'm going to put him right next to Bob, because, all right, let's think. Why did we put Bob in 50-50? We put Bob in 50-50 because despite being a cool and serious character, his biggest strength is also his biggest downfall. Whereas, you know, story-wise, speed and weight, that's his way to go. That being said, speed and weight is just another thing that Harada and all his old pals at Tekken came up with because they thought it'd be funny to see a fat guy jumping around. Where Slim Bob misses for me is somehow the same reason. So, you know, it's literally Bob. Same personality, still cool, still serious, all that, right? The only thing is, they can't really use him as a fat joke machine because he's not fat anymore. He's just suddenly slim. However, this is something that Slim Bob does not want to be, because even he recognizes that he was more powerful when he was fat, and he yearns for the days that he was fat. So somehow, even though he's like a third of his original size, he is still the butt of fat jokes in the game. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave him in 50-50 right next to himself. Steve Fox is cool as fuck. That's literally all it took for me. He's cool as fuck. Tetsujin, also known as the Ramrod, except this rod is ramming directly into pass. No sir. Tiger, literally just a reskin of Eddie, so I don't really care. He just seems like he'd be a fun time, but I also don't really like feel a way towards him either way. True Ogre. Unknown. Okay, I just reviewed the tier list. This is the second menace to make it into Smash because it's literally just June. I love June that much that I'm willing to accept her shortcomings. If you weren't with me at my lowest, you can't eat with me at my highest. Right now, I'm the highest in the room. Violet does not even count as a character in my eyes, but considering it's literally just Lee again, why would I not put it in Smash? Wang, similar to Sebastian, he seems like a nice old man. Yeah, we'll drop him in decline because, he's a nice guy. Xiao Yu, okay. So I started with Tekken 3, which was, I want to say that was Xiao Yu's debut, right? So I've literally grown up with Xiao Yu. As much as I say Josie is my number one, my heart always belonged with my first main, Ling Xiaoyu. This is my proposal to Xiaoyu. Yoshimitsu is cool. Like, Yoshimitsu is cool as fuck in the same way that Steve Fox is cool as fuck, but at the same time, Yoshimitsu is Yoshimitsu, so I'm gonna have to pass. I'm sorry. I know there's like a tentacle thing going on in Tekken 7, but I'm gonna just have to pass. Here we are, the final two. Where could these characters possibly go? Zafina, ooh, it's gonna take some thought. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is the hard one. Lydia, I was gonna put her in Smash because I thought it'd be funny. Hold on, I'm actually thinking about it. So I don't know if this is like speculation or confirmation, because man, I play the games. I don't be deep diving for real. I think she's supposed to be kind of, if not the main protagonist, which she's not because Jin, but she's going to be kind of the, what's the word? Deuteragonist? Deuteragonist. So I don't even want to say she's like the second most important protagonist, but basically she's going to have a big part in the story. And I like her personality a lot. She's cool. She's strong. And she kind of bad for real. So yeah, I was hovering over like Kiss or Smash, but I think she's a Smash. I think she's a Smash. So here we go. Here is my tier list. I know it's, anyone that's deep into Tekken that loves any of these characters down here be real upset. Same time, if you think someone who's in past belongs like higher than past, what are you doing? Like, we're not, like, there's no argument. We're not going to talk. I mean, you can make an argument for Lucky Chloe and Miharu, but why would you smash anyone else? If this was based on look, then this would be way different because it would just be two tiers. Literally every female Tekken character would be in Smash. It is what it is. But I feel like as this is a all Tekken character tier list, I want to analyze everything I possibly can, which I did poorly because some of these characters I straight up just don't know, like their personality, their backstory. Some of them are off of looks and some of them down to the detail, their entire life story, fucking blood type. But it is what it is. This is a tier list. I was gonna say I was gonna drop it in the description, but y'all don't need this. You're looking at it. It's fine. Yeah, so what do you think? Do you disagree? Are there any people that you would change? Are there any people that, we got in common? You're like, yeah, I agree. Also, here's another reason why they belong where they belong. If you have anything like that, leave a comment below. If you like the video, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe because it helps out the channel, and I guess I'll catch you in the next one. I'm just going to end this one stupid early. Woo!